Have you seen the newest edition of Worldwide TV magazine made by This magazine reviews the best TV shows. The first 2 pages are about the last episode of the Netflix Korean miniseries Persona. Each episode is made by 4 different directors with diverse stories trying to explain the definition of persona by touching many emotions. The details of the full concept of this project is on the magazine, buy it to read it. Now that you know what this mini-series is about, we can explain to you our favorite chapter. Are you ready? In the hands of the director Kim Jong-Hwan, we have the last episode, Walking at Night. The first scene shows a couple walking in the street, a girl and a boy. The atmosphere is black and white. As the time passes while they walk through a street, we see some disconnected details, and it's revealed at us that he is in a dream, and the girl with him died, and she's trying to use his subconscious to say goodbye. With the accompaniment of acoustic music and change of illumination, all the audience must understand the feeling of the character. Kim Jong-Hwan is a detail man who knows how to do a great job. You can see it by the way he uses the vivid sensations with the light, the music, and the way he uses the camera angles.
Welcome to the second part of the Worldwide TV magazine. This is section 2, pages 4 and 5. And it's a pleasure for me talking to you guys about The Other Bank's Paradise on Earth, a series which talks about a couple of friends, a team, a family that are looking for gold, are looking for a hidden treasure on the island. But they better be cautious because there's a lot of people looking for the gold too, and they will do a lot of stuff, like pretty dirty things to win that prize. But this series don't just talk about romance and brotherhood. It talks about more complex issues like mistreatment and police corruption and much more. So I'm going to talk about the final chapter of the first season for you to better know. John B is trying to escape from the island. The police, helicopters, and the army are looking for him. And Sarah Cameron is helping him too. Meanwhile, Kiara and JJ are preparing for them to escape at JJ's dad boat. And yeah, John B and Sarah Cameron made it to the sea. There was a pretty big storm going in front of them, and at the back there were the cops on boats too. The things got intense and they kept going. We all thought they were dead. But a fishing boat rescued them and they made it to Las Bahamas. The Bahamas or Las Bahamas, I don't know, where Sarah's dad hide the treasure. So there will be more, and I hope you guys like this, and please keep going to the next session. They're gonna talk about Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. This cartoon is about a series of mysteries that one pair of twins have to solve, with the company of their friends and sometimes their family. In every chapter is a new adventure of Mabel and Dipper, that with the help of a mysterious diary, they try to solve the most possible mysteries that they can, always with different obstacles to pass. You really need to watch this cartoon to know the spectacular creation that Alex Hirsch imagined to give us a little of intrigue to what is going to happen in this little village in Oregon named Gravity Falls. It comes with 2 seasons. The first one have 20 episodes and the second one have 21, with chapters of approximately 23 minutes to enjoy with a bowl with popcorns in your comfortable bed to see all the good moments that this cartoon have to present. The last episode is one of the most worthwhile to watch, as we can appreciate all the good times that have happened in this series summarized in minutes. Each of the characters is designed to that people feel represented with each of them, making a children's series not feel like such. The denouement makes anyone who is fond of this series crying, saying the iconic phrase, "See you next summer," at the end. And you, would you dare to see it?
This series is about an alternative future in which the virus arrives and at the same time a new race of humans, which are a kind of combination between animal and humans. They're mixtures, these born of two human parents, obviously. They're babies with wings, horns, and claws. This is the premise of our series with our protagonist, Carmel, who is one of the first mixed humans. You have to see this great series that was originally a creation of DC in a comic. There's also a lot of controversy in that it sticks to the original version so much, but is undoubtedly very good and entertaining, and you cannot miss it, really. We already saw all the premises about the series and poses in this surreal world, and the protagonist living with his father alone in the forest. His mother died when he was a child. The father educates him alone, and they live in a cabin isolated from the world because of the virus, obviously. In addition to the fact that the hunters were looking for their son, since they believed that the Crusaders had caused the virus, like they thought it was fault of the Crusaders. Well, they started to kill them all, so he has to be hiding all the time. Professional hunters hunting children, right? The child grows and is curious through the outside. Well, he has never seen the outside, so yes, since he has never left the bars of the forest, he's real curious. One day, a strange man approaches to the virus and marks them. Days later, hunters arrive. The father of Caramel hides him in his house and goes out to look out for the hunters. He returns, but he is infected with the virus. He dies days later, and the little one remains alone for several years until the hunters return. And when they are about to kill him, a very big black man saves him. Candy runs away, and the big man chases him until his hunt, where he was hiding, helps him to repair some things that were like in really bad conditions. And despite the fact that the big man was really lonely and very serious, Carmen likes him, and they end up like being companions to go in search of Carmel's mother, since he does not know that she's dead, and he doesn't even understand the meaning of being dead, because like he's being alone for years, so he doesn't really understand all of this. With our two protagonists together in adventure ends our fifth chapter of this rare